Shawna and Don with Sonoran. Don with Sonoran, Mr. Derek, Shawna with Naturally Divine Goddess. And and we are here for our Thursday morning readings. Good morning, Shawna. You guys who
Yes.
did a late one last night. Oh, Lord.
Oh yeah. Yes,
Did you
it was
top
a
out at
late
four
one.
hours? It was pretty darn close.
Yes, it was 3 hours. We had talked about it. It was like, oh yeah, we're gonna do 2.5 or two. Next thing you know,
Mhm.
I'm like, that came close to 4,
Uh-huh.
and it looks like I'm kind of like a zombie right now.
Well,
Still doing
I
readings.
say if zombies look that good, then we'd all be blessed
I
because
know that's
we're used to seeing the ones on TV. So,
right. I'm like, oh, but I'm still doing the readings. I'm still getting it. Hello, Starry Night.
yes,
First thing on.
yes, you can be added, and I will put you right down, Starry Nights. Starry
Some
Nights
Rudy.
and
Some Rudy.
Sam Rudy, yeah, Sam Rudy.
Some Rudy. Hello.
Starry Nights, can you and some Rudy? Well, some Rudy gives me spirit guides. We're good there. But
Yes.
Starry Nights and anybody else who jumps on, please let me know if it's a general or a specific. And if it's a specific, I need to know what the
Lex
specific is.
Mix.
Hey, Lex, how are you? Good to see you.
So last night it was so funny because when people started coming in, it was either general or Pacific, and Angie was like, "Don't just put Pacific. Tell us what the question is. Don't just say Pacific." I was laughing. OMG.
Well, the worst part is this, and I'm sure she figured this out eventually, is that over time, so many messages come in that
Yeah.
the top things are rolling off the top. And so if you didn't do something to make a message, note of it, then you're screwed. And,
Yep.
and
And even mine got erased at the bottom because we had so many chats coming through. So that was awesome
exactly.
as well.
Yep. No, I totally, I totally understand that. But you guys did a great job. You did a fantastic job.
Yeah, the energy was good. The
Yeah,
energy was
you're rocking
definitely good, flowing, everything. Angie and the new color of the hair
I
brought
saw
the
that.
sunshine too.
Yeah. Let the sun shine in.
Yes.
The sun. Do you know the Fifth Dimensions were the first group. The song Fifth Dimensions and Let the Sun Shine,
Uh-huh.
and then Aquarius, the Age of Aquarius. They
Yes.
were the first group in music history to win the best song and best record of the year twice.
What?
Up until then, it had not been done for Grammys. It had not been done. That was the first time, and it was the first one was "Let the Sunshine In," and then like a
Uh-huh.
year or two later came "Age of Aquarius," the Aquarius song.
Yeah, let me tell you that Age of Aquarius song. They play it at the end of 40-year-old version, right? They do this whole scene of all the actors that was,
Hmm.
the stars and stuff
Yeah,
come together with Age Aquarius, and you know how is it? What's his name? Oh my gosh, not Ben Stiller. It's the other short guy. Um, oh my gosh, have you seen 40-year-old version?
yes, I did. Huh?
Okay, the main guy, the 40
Steve
year old.
Carell. Steve Carell.
Steve, yes, and he
Mhm.
was doing the lead singing. Oh my gosh, it was like rainbows. They was out in this field with the white on, and it was just hilarious. But that was my first time actually really listening to the words. I'm just like, man, this Age of Aquarius is off the chain. Hello, everyone's coming in. Panda, um, Sahu. Hello, hello.
Sahu, you
Uh,
are added to the list, but I need to know if it's general or specific. Panda, if you want a reading, then I also need the new general or specific. Again, everybody, general or specific. Let us know if you want a reading, if it's general or specific. And if
yes,
it's
hello.
specific, what is the specific?
Yes, Sheila, good morning. Jojo, hello, love. Blessings are on the way. We were waiting for you last night, and I think you left. You was on the list last night, but never too late. You're on the list today. I guess I'm not even making a list. Let me shut my mouth.
Yes, Jojo, you are on the list. Member, specific or general, let us know. And if it's specific, let us know.
Yes.
Blessings, you are on the list. as well. Coming for me. Romance coming for me. Okay. I hope I can read my own writing.
Well, you're great idea. I even asked Angie. I said, Angie, are you putting the times down? No. I'm like, well, let me help you find.
This is JoJo specific. Got it. Okay.
And is that Shahala? Sorry if I butchered that name. Gluco. Hello, love. Are you Jessica Persons from the show Suits? What? Wait a minute. I remember that show.
Lex, I got you down. Lex, I got you down
Yes.
for a moment. And let's see. And good. Hey, Google, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Okay, tell Don I need his mail, assuming your email, but he needs to send a new invite later when I join you both. I need to help Shawna in later stage to set up with the mic in later stage. Okay. I think that's for Discord.
Yeah, and Lex,
Lex,
I worked with the customer service and tech support through Restream, and Restream doesn't have a portal for working with Discord. I was hoping they did, but they don't. And so when it comes to the audio, so unfortunately, as much as we put everything else in place, that's the one thing that they don't have yet. They're working on it though. They tell me they're working on it. So we are working on it, but not we, but they are working on trying to figure out a way to make that happen because they know they need to. Other people are using it, and so they want to. I know on individuals, like if you're an individual in Twitch, you can use Discord to come onto Twitch. But unfortunately, with Restream puts it all together and then ships it all out. Is there anybody on Facebook, on any of the Facebooks that are chatting here right now? Because Sean and I were talking about that. It seems like Facebook doesn't come up on our chats, and the people on Facebook, unfortunately, you guys you're sending, you sent us some things in the past, and they just tend to disappear. So,
yeah.
Next is Rem. Hey, Rem, got you on the list. How is my next relationship going to start? Got that. Thank you. And got that time down. Okay. Yeah, the list is long, Panda. But
Yeah,
good part. Good part. You're number 5. But did I get it? Do you get a? Is it Panda? Was it general or specific?
Yes, let's make sure we're on the list.
Yeah, you made it.
A question. It's a career for Panda. Career reading.
Career reading. Okay, super. Mm-hmm. Well, let's get started with Starry Nights.
Starry Nights.
I like that's like an old song. Starry, Starry Nights.
Yeah.
Under the April moon.
Love it.
Let's see. What was Starry Nights? I gotta find it. It's like already. I just had it highlighted earlier too, but I had everything popped up so quickly. Super.
Hello, Rem, as well.
We are 2 away from closing the list already. So if you wanted to make sure you got a reading, yeah, I need to jump up there and shout at me and smack me upside the head or something. Because
I got one for you. You got Abigail.
I got Abigail. Future. What will the future hold for me? Mm-hmm.
Okay. We have.
I have Starry Nights, Samruti, Lex Mix, Panda, Sejai, Shahila, Jojo, Blessings, Abigail, and Rem. And
yes.
So if you heard your name, then you are on the list. If you did not,
you are on the list. We got one more.
Exactly. One more opening. So if somebody wants to jump on there, this is that time. And I'm looking to
Yes.
Facebook to see if there are Facebook people on there.
I can't tell. Let me see.
It's not up on my Facebook yet, so I don't even know. I know I'm linked, but for some reason I don't see them. Oh, there we go. It's up.
Facebook to see if there are Facebook.
Oh, there we do have one. The last one on the list is Michelle.
See,
MICHE.
but you have to go separate.
I know I'm linked.
You need to check yours, Shawna, if you could, because I'm only seeing mine.
One. The last one on the list
Okay.
is Michelle.
So Michelle, I need you to let me know if it's I need you to let me know if it's a
You need to check yours on
specific or a general reading, Michelle.
because I'm only seeing mine.
So for Facebook folks, yeah, I'm only seeing Michelle on mine. Do you have anybody up on yours who asked for one? So I can. We need to add them to the list before we close it.
Oh, here I go. No, I have Michelle as well. But you know what? It's not even coming up, or it's so crazy what this with Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what? And I haven't checked Sonoran Mystic Tarot Facebook. I only checked my Facebook. So that could be
Yeah,
all.
because I just have it going straight to my. I really should have it going to Goddess Power, but oh well. I'm not about to figure that out right now.
Yeah, there are no chats on Sonoran Mystic, so we're good.
Yeah, Michelle
Okay.
has relationship. Did you see that one?
I'll write it down right now. Thank you, Michelle.
Yeah.
All right. Super, super. So what do you have there for Starry Nights? Starry Nights is asking
Yeah,
us
because it came out
with
already.
ST and SA, two organizations, and the people working there. I'm having issues with them.
Okay, well, the cards were already flew out, and I did put them down, but I didn't even take a look at them until now. So here we go. You have the, last night I had to figure out this whole nightlight type of thing. It was just crazy. It was just crazy. But here we go. We have the King of Swords. So definitely you are that person that is very mature, but you know how to work in the setting. You know how to, rise above all of this, the issues that you are having in the organization or working with them. This is definitely speaking with the, maturity factor. You know how to work smarter, not harder, and you're being recognized for that, because here's the Six of Wands here. You're definitely going to be, people are going to recognize your worth, what you are doing, and to keep the peace per se, but staying positive all at the same time, and stepping out of that chaotic type of situation. You have the Judgment card here. And the Judgment card is definitely, coming out and being vulnerable a little bit. But I see like you're it's like you're transitioning into something new, and Spirit is preparing you for that. And there's an opportunity. It feels like it's going to be coming your way that's going to allow you to do that. You're going to receive some news with this Page of Cups here. This some news of that's going to allow you to be creative, and to work in your capacity, your way. You have the Seven of Cups here. The Seven of Cups speaks with different options, a lot of different options that's going to be placed in front of you, and all you're going to have to do is sit and pick and choose which avenue that you are going in. Starry Nights. Let me get some clarifications while you. Do you have anything yet, or you just?
I was just kind of curious what ST and SA were. It says two organizations, and the people that work there.
Mm-hmm.
Starry, can you tell us what ST and SA stands for?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, choosing has always been a problem. Well, here's some clarifiers that came out. Matter of fact, they came out perfectly to line this right on up.
Mhm.
You have the Six of Pentacles that came up right up under the King of Swords, and that is definitely, you are ready to receive. You are, when I was just saying that spirit is preparing you, like you are ready, like the universe is ready to give you something new. You have the Five of Wands here. There may be Shaw Trust and Salvation Army. Um, you have the Five of Wands here, so it right under the Six of Wands, so definitely being recognized what you are doing. But when you have the Five of Wands, it may seem like people are trying to come for your position or come for what it is that you do within the organization. But when I said I love this of how spirit is rocking with me today is with right up under the Judgment card, you have the Ace of Pentacles. I just said there was a new opportunity coming your way that's going to allow you to step into a better position. This could be a new job, a promotion, if you are stepping into that. And you're being rewarded from spirit, from universe. You have the Five of Cups here, right up under clarifying the Page of Cups. And with the Five of Cups being here, that is definitely letting the past be in the past and you moving forward. You have some opportunities, once again, that's definitely is going to need your attention. And not be so focused on what the craziness is with these organizations, or I would say, like, it's like more of the work environment. Like you're dealing with people that always want to fight against you. You know what I mean? With that Five of Wands, I feel. And you have what's clarifying the Seven of Cups is the King of Pentacles. This is definitely bringing in some financial stability and security at that, when with those options that you are going to have. You're going to have some options coming your way of which way to go. And this is definitely have opened the door, and spirit is definitely preparing you for something greater and bigger, love.
For me, Starry Nights, the one thing I'm getting from I'm going to separate the two organizations, because the ST that's coming to me is it is more cumbersome. There's so much, it's layered, and there's so many problems because of layered. And so with that, they have hurdles and hoops that you have to jump through. And because of how they are structured, those hurdles and hoops are mandatory, though they seem asinine from time to time. And you're frustrated with the fact that apparently something's not quite in order. Maybe the paperwork isn't quite in order, or maybe something is missing, and they're asking for that. They keep coming back for more and for more and for more. And apparently between the two of you, it seems to be a breakdown in communication, more than anything else, because of a point where you're like, enough already. But you have to maintain your composure and your patience through this, because again, these people are doing what it's expected of them, and so they're asking of you certain things that they ask of everybody. So that's the one thing I'm getting from ST. So stick with them, but keep working through them. It is a longer, more arduous process, but if you continue to push through and you give them what they want, you have to understand it's not personal. You gotta, for them, it's not personal. They're following what the guidelines are with what it is you're trying to accomplish. And again, it's a layered process. And so even though one layer may say, okay, we have everything, it gets to the next and they review it and they're like, wait a minute, no, there's still something missing. So again, be patient, work through it, and losing the patience and getting frustrated and turning it into something, it is personal to you, but remember, it's not personal to them. And I know that sounds awful, but you have to understand it that way, that they have a role, they have a job, and they're doing their job. Now for SA, it's just a mess. The people you're working with are a mess, and they are just they're all over the place. And the problem is if you talk to one person, they're going to tell you one thing. You talk to the other, they're going to tell you another. So I'm getting a very different vibe from SA. SA is more of a messy kind of depending on who you talk to on that day, what your answers are. And that is frustrating. And if they are having a good day or a bad day, because I get the feeling there's a lot less professionalism in that, because I'm just getting it all around me. It's just kind of this attitude, where with ST, it was structure. So I think it's like two different environments, two different corporate environments, two different what I can't think of the word, but anyway, the feel of the company. It's kind of what I'm saying is of the organization. So yeah, I think that you have to separate the two. Make sure you treat them differently. Don't treat them the same, because again, I don't think they're treating you the same. I think the ST is more professional, more structured. Again, more we have a requirement we must follow, and SA is who'd you talk to last
all
time?
over the place. Who was it? Did you write their name down? Well, they not here no more.
Exactly.
So,
Yes. I don't know what they told you, but this is what I'm telling you.
Right. This is what I know. But
Yeah,
see, I feel like with that organization anyways, with SA, it is definitely chaotic because nothing is, they're just going by, okay, this is what we should be doing. Well, this is what I'm going to do. Regardless, it's too much. Oh shoot, I can't think of that saying. It's too many cooks in the kitchen type of thing.
Yep.
And everybody wants to be the chef, but nobody can cook.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's interesting because they do want to help. Their organizations do want to help. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the individual necessarily, but the organizations do want to help. It's just that sometimes that message is lost down the chain because people get so overwhelmed in their job. So think about what these people are going through and what they've been going through, especially over the last few years, the last 2 years. The people you're talking to are being bombarded continuously, and they're trying to do their best, and they're probably not fully staffed, and they probably have all kinds of crap. And I'm not excusing behavior, don't get me wrong, but what I'm saying is there is a corporate culture in ST that is very structured, very clean, very polished, and there is a lack of corporate structure. There's a lack of corporate. What did I just use? Anyway, the point is that they're not as SA is desperate for people, and they'll take whatever they can roll in the door. And I don't mean it now. As soon as I said that, it sounds terrible. But what I'm saying is that maybe that they need to replenish so often that the people are not as trained and is not as prepared. And so mistakes are more made. And then those people get frustrated because they think, hey, wait a minute, now I'm looking terrible. So that's what I'm getting.
Oh, she said, I feel now they see me in a bad light because of the complaint sent by advisor. Now, this was from SA. They're just want to throw anyone up under the bus just to say, it's not me. You know what I mean? So
thank you, Angel Eyes. Good morning. Good to see you as well.
Hello, love.
And yeah, I missed last night.
Angie.
And good morning, Angie, as well. So Starry Night, stick with them, work with them, give them what they want.
Yeah.
Also remember they are people in the end, and though you complained, the reality is they still have to do their job. And so ignore the fact, and you put out of your head the fact that you had a complaint. Put it out of your head, and just move forward. Like, hey, I just need this done. And if that's what I'm saying. So, but understand they're different.
Oh, both. But you know what? Like I saw in the cards, you do have an opportunity coming your way that is going to put you, back in good graces somehow.
Yes, Rem, you did make the list. You made the list. I have you on the list. You are almost next to last, and you're asking about relationship, if I'm not mistaken. I've got you. The next one was let's see, who is next? Samruti wanted to know about spirit message, a spirit guide's message to her. Let me see if I can find it here. I'm almost certain I can already.
Yes.
Here it is.
Can I get guidance from spirit about my love life?
Oh, and Shawna, if I can add one thing real quick. There was something that some person popped in, and they came to me, and I'm like, boom. I'm going to answer that question, and you can answer it too real quick if you want to. But it was like one of those fast yes, nos.
Yep.
Let me find out who it was here. It was a
What you
when it
see?
popped up. Oh, here it is. Libra. Though you're not on the list and you're not in line, I'm not giving you a long reading. I'm just telling you quickly. His current feelings of Aquarius towards me. Does he want to reconcile? Move on.
Yeah.
Move on. I don't feel anything there. So hopefully you're here and listening. Move on. Leave it a go. It's done.
Yeah.
Don't mean to give you bad news, but that was a quick one for me. It hit me as soon as it came up. I'm like, boom, no. Sorry. Don't put your hopes in
I
that.
thought the same thing. It feels like when someone moves on and you haven't, it's like that catch-up game. You know what I mean? But trust and believe that person has definitely moved on. It's nothing there.
Exactly. And Shahila, yes, you made the
It's
list.
a good thing.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good thing as well because I think that you're meant to move on. It's time.
Yes. Yes.
That's the word that's the feeling I was getting. It's time. I don't know if you guys have played back and forth over and over again, but it's like it's time to move on.
It's been time.
Yeah.
It's been past time.
Exactly.
I said, hello, can I get guidance from spirit about my love life? Well, first thing that comes up is the Knight of Swords. Don't be too hasty about spirit is like, okay, let it happen naturally. And what is happening is, okay, so you have the Knight of Swords here because you're wanting to be in a relationship so badly and want to rush into a relationship where spirit is like, hold on, bring it back, reel it back in a little bit because you're going to miss out because you're so stuck on the past a little bit of some things that you need to be taken care of. That spirit is trying to give you this new opportunity to bring you the one that you have been wanting and seeking, actually the one that you have manifested into your life. And that's where the King of Cups comes in. I feel like this is that individual that spirit is trying to bring to you, but it's just like you are kind of ignoring some of the signs, your focus is on something else. And either it can be a certain person that you are trying to get with, but spirit is ushering in a newness. When the Strength card comes up, I feel like this is like also have patience, but allow yourself to just go with the flow, go with how the flow is, and trusting trusting the process. You have the Seven of Swords here. The Seven of Swords is speaking about either someone is trying to be sneaky around you, and it's like you either need to leave that alone, if someone you're dealing with already, you just need to leave that just all the way alone because those feelings are valid and those feelings are there. I do see that that this soulmate with the King of Cups that's coming in because of the Four of Cups is here. Spirit is definitely like, okay, if you unblock or even open your eyes to see that we are trying to push that person into you, or have y'all meet somehow, it is being blocked and being kind of ignored. Once again, I keep hearing ignoring signs, ignoring things that you need to be working on. You have the Chariot card. The Chariot card speaks of that victory, but that balance of the yin and the yang, and with that type of energy. I do feel like it's like time to move forward, time to move on, but time to really move forward so that you can meet this King of Cups. All right. And with this, what this person should be. And this is that divine love as well. I feel like Spirit is definitely saying be patient and it will come. It is not a rush to get into the relationship. It's like really getting to know who you are and what you really want. But at the same time, it's something that you need to let go and leave there in the past, and for you to pick up that knowledge, pick up that experience, picked up all of that that, that good stuff and move forward instead of looking backwards, seeing or trying to get with someone from the past, and not being with, basically just not being with them at all, if that's what the case is. But spirit is trying to give you the soulmate, but you're just so wrapped up in something else. What do you have? Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Your sound went out.
Okay.
There we
Sorry.
go.
I've muted it earlier, so I didn't make noises when I wasn't talking. I forgot to unmute it.
It's all good.
It's like, hello. Oh, okay.
I'm like, wait a minute. Because I thought she was frozen. I'm like, doggone it.
Somebody called me Santa Claus the other day, so I was like, maybe I'm
No.
frozen. Just before I got the haircut.
Oh,
Anyway,
shucks.
Samruddhi, I think I read a message for you. I think I read this message for you before. I think it was like a week or two ago, and you asked the same question, and so I'm almost certain I did, and I gave you what I felt at that point, and that one I don't think that'd be very much different than today, and so I'm going to let Shawna's message be the one that resonates today, because again I think I did this like last Wednesday or something, last Wednesday evening. I'm not sure. I know I've done this, so I think I'm going to let Shawna's message stand on that one. Hopefully you understand that. Next is Lex Mix, and Lex Mix's question is a general one. And he wants to know something about guides show him. Let me find his message actually. And everybody else that's coming online.
There it goes. It just popped in.
Okay, here we go. And everybody else that's jumping in, the list is closed for the day. So appreciate it. You're welcome to stay by and watch. And if somebody pops out or whatever, and we have an opening, we can pop somebody in. But generally speaking, the list is closed. Join us on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and try to jump in early so you can get on the list. But it is closed for the day already. And so, Lex, this is your question. Shawna and Donna, I think dreamed one of my guides. He was Indian Cheyenne. Words I did get was Earth Mother and dig deep. However, I wonder if I got in touch with one of my guides. Lex, the way I'm sensing it, you probably did, because again, you're already open. That's the cool part, is you're already open to communication. You're open to the desire to communicate. You have to have both, by the way. You have to want it to happen, and then it has to happen. I mean, you can get communications even when you don't want them to happen, but to understand them is the desire part. Yeah, no, I think your guides were talking to you, and you do have more than one. Most of us do. And then it's interesting because, as you say here, my guides, he was Indian Cheyenne. Words did I get was Earth Mother, dig deeper. However, I wonder if in touch with one of my guides. Again, you were in touch. The one, again, I can't tell you specifically what Earth Mother and dig deeper meant, because again, to explain, and Lex, this is something that you're going to continue to grow up. You're going to understand some of this. Is what does Earth Mother mean to you? And you have to look into yourself and say, okay, when I think of Earth or Earth Mother or Gaia or whatever, and remember, Earth Mother is Gaia, and so keep that in mind. So Gaia and dig deeper. Maybe again, it's you look into yourself, find out what those words mean to you. And then when you connect those words to your vocabulary, your psychic vocabulary, then you'll understand better what they mean. Now, if I were to understand what this means, I'm thinking you need to be grounded. The way that this comes off to me is you need to be grounded, and you're probably doing a grounding exercise, or if you're not doing it, you need to be doing it. But if you are doing it, then you need to probably change that up, because you're not finding the grounding that is really going to be instrumental in your long-term psychological health within the metaphysical world. One of the things, there are many different exercises. One of them, again, is just sitting and focusing and visualizing a gold light leaving your feet. If you're sitting on a chair or something and your feet are down, the gold light leaving your feet, it starts at your heart. It starts here in your heart area, and you have this gold light that shines, and then you force it down and you push it down, and it goes down through your body and into the ground, and then you visualize forcing it all the way to the very core of the earth. And at the core of the earth, of course, is very molten lava. And so you're grounding yourself to the core as possible. Another way to also, one additional step while you're grounding, and this is going to sound very, very strange because it's not ground as we think of the word ground, is you're going to push that light up and out of the top of your head. And that's going to go all the way in, up through the sky, through the atmosphere, and through to the universe. As far as you can see, as far as you can visually in your head see, it's going. So you have this amazing connection to universe. You have amazing connection to the ground, and at that point, the energy that will flow and the information that will flow will be more pure. So consider giving that a try, because that's probably what I'm getting from what you're saying and what I was feeling when I read those words. But again, those are my psychic vocabulary words, and I'm only knowing what I'm getting based on mine. If they mean something different to you, then they could mean then a very different feeling. What do you have, Shawna?
On top of what Spirit wants you to know, you have the Eight of Swords here. That is to come out of this this limitation of using your gift and using your skill. But this is also, we've been talking about this, Lex Mix, with this King of Wands here. We have definitely been talking about you setting up your, Spirit is saying, you got this. Just go with the flow. Stop limiting yourself of not using your gift to the fullest. Regardless of, get that channel out, get the streaming out, get all that, going, so that you can dig deeper into. I feel like when you were saying dig deep, it is going deeper into your skills, into your abilities. You have the Page of Swords here, and the Page of Swords is speaking with receiving some news, receiving an idea or whatever that may be, for some knowledge, to have you cut out the confusion and stand on higher ground, seeing it totally different than how you used to see it. You have the Four of Wands. It's time to celebrate what your gifts are. It's and build this new foundation. Build this. I heard temple. Build this temple with Spirit, and to allow Spirit to use you and be that vessel. Now, your oracle cards that came out, I'm using the Believe in Your Own Magic oracle cards. You have the two of them that came out is escapist. Come home to yourself. Look at the light that's coming out of the book, and that is definitely that knowledge, that that wholeness of you receiving that information, but you really tapping into what it is to come out of the norm and step into this wonderful power that you have. And on top of that, this is confirmation to what Don was talking about of grounding yourself. The garden comes up. Something lovely will grow from this. So this is definitely, you are in nature, and definitely tapping with Gaia, Mother Earth, the Earth Mother, right? And here, look at that. There's that gold light that she's holding in her hand, and using that gold light, knowing that knowledge, knowing that power that you have. But you have the sword here. That is definitely speaking with, knowledge, intelligence, and using that to ground yourself, and to you have the ability to grow your business, grow your skills even better and way deeper. So, quit limiting yourself, come out of that limitation, and expand. Spirit is like, I feel like every time when we talk, Spirit is like, all right, when are you getting a move on this? Get on the move. Your abilities is out here for a reason. Is there? It has to be shown. It has to be seen. And Spirit don't want you to hold back. So that's what I have for you, love.
Super. Hopefully it helps you, Lex. I was just making some notes here. Next in line is Sahu. And Sahu, I thought it was Panda, but it's Sahu. I missed one there. And Sahu, your question is future husband details, or can I get married? Haven't we had this conversation? Did you have this conversation with her last night as well?
I feel not.
It was last week.
No, but I feel like it was last week.
And my answer is the same to you, Sahu. You're not getting married this year. It's not. I don't see it happening this year. I see just that. I see it coming sometime after this year. It's not this year. Probably next, if not something beyond that. That's just not this year. No, I don't see it happening this year. I also see, and then for the general reading for upcoming months, what I see is you went through You're still going through this. There's something that let me try to figure out what it is. The thing is, you've been going through something for a few months, and it's kind of it's weighing on you psychologically. It's weighing on you physically. I'm getting the sense that you've added a few pounds because you're eating a little more than you should because you're worried. That worried eating thing. I think that there's and I don't know what it is. It's like did you go through something? It's like a breakup or some kind of, I don't know. I'm getting that there's some problem you're having with yourself, and it's a self-image issue. It's a situation where you're frustrated and you're taking out on yourself. You're feeling like you're doing something wrong, and therefore you're eating more, and you're really kind of distracted, very distracted from life. And you got to shake that off. You got to let that go because this is not healthy. So for the next 2 months, I'm seeing healthcare, body care, self-care. Get back to yourself, get back to focusing on what it will take to get you so where you are comfortable with a relationship. Because right now you are not in a place to have a relationship. I just don't sense that at all. And so you need to step out of this mess, step out of this feeling of inadequacy, this feeling of somehow you're not good enough or something didn't measure up or whatever. You need to step on from that and say, you know what? This is a great person. This person is somebody who deserves a relationship, and this person is now ready to even reflect that on the outside as much as the inside. So that's what I'm getting. So you need to do some self-work. And if I did the cards would probably give me the body care card because it would be flat in my face, and then it would be the healing card. And as I'm looking down,
the healing card.
Got a healing card. I'm like, it's right. I just like really, I can't believe I just touched that card. So heal yourself. You heal yourself. And this will fall through. What do you have, Shawna?
I have the 6 of Swords. It's time to move on. It's time to let it is definitely time to move on. Look, Spirit is telling you to start focusing on you. Start getting back into what it is that you enjoy so this can make you financially okay. There's an opportunity that's coming your way, Ace of Pentacles. But this is what you are doing from the from the 8 of Pentacles, from doing all that hard work. It is, you are so wrapped up with these distractions. It's gotten you off your game. It's gotten you off your beaten path of what it is that you need to be focused on. Now, with this Ace of Pentacles coming through for you, this is definitely, a new situation, new financial opportunity that's coming. Definitely, that's going to be long term. With this 10 of Pentacles, it's definitely bringing you the happiness and that you want. But Don was right with this 7 of Cups here. It's too many distractions that you are focusing on and don't need to be. Look, you are the High Priestess. All right, you are definitely getting and I hear downloads, either downloads from your dreams or either at night. But this is really tapping into that what is it? Isis goddessness. Okay, all what that power brings in, and definitely tapping into higher and spiritual knowledge. All right, for you to make sure you are taking care of self. Self is all right here for you. That 6 of Swords is very, very strong of saying it's time to move on, leave it where it's at, and focus on you and get back into what it is that you love so this new opportunity can come your way, my love. So Honey child, that was straight to the point of that general. Look, you are the high priestess in this, and this is setting up for you to bring in that financial abundance and that stability into your life. So allow that to happen and leave whatever it is, so you can just move on and move forward. All right.
Super. With that said, hopefully that helped you, Sahud. Next in line is blessings, and blessings is why doesn't it show?
Is blessing still here?
Blessings, are you still here? Blessings are on the way. Hi. How is romance coming for me and this AA? Girl, please don't do this to me. Move on. Move on.
Yes, that was the easy.
Sorry, blessings. The AA is not the A game.
No.
AA is not the A game. Panda, next for you. Career reading. Okay.
All right. You know, I feel bad when these when the love readings come up. And when you feel what you feel, you're like, no, please.
You know, it's interesting. I feel bad. I also feel bad because there's so many that are more negative. But I think what happens is if people really felt positive about it, they're not going to come on here and ask the question. And so I'm like, oh my God, am I only the bearer of bad news and love readings? But then I'm more thinking about it and thinking, well, I guess if you really feel comfortable and certain in your life, you're not going to be asking me that question. So therefore, if you're opening the question, then there must be, you know, then you're ready you're prepared for one answer or the other. The good part is there have been we've had some good ones recently, but unfortunately today, so far, not so much.
No, and here's the thing I feel, because when they ask those questions, they already know. You know what I mean? And if this is confirmation, then cool, it's confirmation. But you already know.
Yeah.
Hey, Star, she hung out with us last night. Light Seer, hello, love. Sir, can I type my? Can you type my reading, please? Huh?
Yeah, Shahila, you're on the list. You want the future of your relationship, I think is what you said. Is that correct? If it is, you're welcome to type it because you are coming up soon, but you're still a few down the road.
Mm-hmm.
Right now we're on Panda, then we have Saji. There's Panda, then Jojo, and then Saji, and then Shahila. So
Shahila.
can I type? I mean, what are you're asking us to type the reading instead of read it to you? I'm not sure I understand, Shahila, what it is. If you're asking me to type your reading to you instead of reading it to you, no, that's not what happened. Sorry. I mean, I hope I don't understand, but if that's what you're saying, it's like, no, I'm not typing, sitting down and typing up a reading for you. Lord have mercy, I can barely remember what I write as I write it. So, let's see. What do you got there?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I wanted to answer something real quick with Star. Is the maintenance people not taking care of my wall issue in my apartment? That's a no. I gotta know. That was like an easy. First thing is like I don't hear no yes. I don't hear anything. I just hear no, they're not.
But there's one way to fix that. Get on them.
Yep.
There's one way to fix it. Get on them.
Yeah.
Good morning, Divinely Guided. Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Hello,
so what do you have?
love.
What are you seeing for the career reading for Panda?
I have the sun.
Oh,
Panda.
wonderful. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Yes, the sun energy is here for you. That is straight positive. And this is like really talking about your future. And start planning for your future with the Three of Wands being here. Oh, he has some cards to fly out for you.
They flew out.
Yeah. And as you start planning for your future, for what it is that the field that you want to go into, this is definitely going to relieve some burden, some stress off of you with this 10 of Wands is here. You're letting that go. It's over and done with. That stress is over and done with when it comes to of because of your future planning, and you are really taking action now. You are literally whatever it is. I'm assuming you. I don't know if you had a vision board or you working with a vision board. It's like things are being checked off now off your vision board, and things are coming into fruition. You have the full energy here. And the full energy is like literally take that risk, and get on a move with the Knight of Swords. Get what you are feeling. Just it's time to move. It's time to move forward now into into your career. And what it is that you absolutely love to do. You have the Seven of Pentacles here as well. The Seven of Pentacles is amazing to have when it is like what those ideas, that time that you spent in investing in yourself, it is now about to come into fruition. It's now about to see it happen, and reap those rewards. Now you got another Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is definitely letting that stress is leaving you. It's relieving you. You're relieving yourself of those burdens, whatever that you're responsible of, with a bunch of responsibilities now, because that you have doing the right movement, doing and taking the action, and you took that leap of faith into your career. Now it is you starting to see and feel that stress leaving you. You have the Tower, and the Tower is definitely new beginnings. That old is the old, and the Tower comes through with definitely with new beginnings. But it's just letting that old be the old, coming out of old patterns, going into new habits, new patterns. And this is you surrendering to yourself and moving forward. Okay. And you know how to move forward.
Super. The one thing that Panda, if this was the thing that happened is quite interesting. 3 4s just jumped out.
What?
And so individually, when you read these, it's your budgetary issues. Is you're afraid to spend money. You're kind of worried about spending money, which would make sense if you're looking for a job or whatever, because you're thinking, okay, can I make more money? Rest, you need rest, and then of course celebration. So if you put those cards together, that means that again you're moving forward and celebration is coming. So a job is coming, but that's not what I'm drawing my attention to. It's the 4 4 4. And that's amazing. And so when I saw that the angel number 444 comes up and the angel number 444, if you were in a relationship question, if you would ask me a relationship question, this would tell you that your twin flame, your soulmate, is coming, and so this is right around the corner. That is not what you asked, so therefore do not go there. But I had to drop that. That if you had said that, that might be it. What this is telling you is that when you see this, that means that the faith is paying off, and so you have to believe in the angels, you have to believe in spirits, and they are working to your advantage. So if you're looking for a job, you're going to find one. They are stepping in. They are going to deliver for you what it is that you've been wanting for a while. So it is on its way, and that was confirmation for what Shawna had read, especially that first card, that little baby on that horse. Hello, it's a pure white horse saying it's new, it's virgin, it's pristine. The new baby saying it's a new opportunity. So if anything, those 3 4s just confirmed everything Shawna said. So if it helps you. Sorry, Divine Guided. We are the list is closed.
Now she was first one on our list last night.
She got right up in there.
Got right up on it. That was hilarious. I was like, boy, Sister Nisha is the first one on the list.
Absolutely. Next is who was this Panda, right? Next is Blessings, and it's relationship with AA. It's just a question about relationship with AA.
You answered that.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay, then moving on.
Moving on up.
Next is JoJo. Make a big life choice. Let me find her actual thing. Sorry, JJ, we are closed. The list is closed for the day. Let me find JoJo's exact question here. Where is JoJo's question? 716.
Made a big life choice this week.
You found it?
No, I just saw what she said.
Oh, there you go.
Made a big life choice this week. Let's see. Make a big life change this week. Any guidance I need to know? Well, here's 3 cards that flew out already. Let me just go ahead and speak about it. Well, here's another one. Oh, I like what I see. You got 3 major arcana here, so this is definitely life-changing that popped up. You have the moon energy that comes up. This is definitely with this energy of staying focused, not letting yourself being tempted to go backwards, or not letting temptation or things from the past come right back up. This is you not even acknowledging it. I do feel like there is a little fear and a little bit of worry that's in there. But look, you got the Justice card that's here. So this is fairness. This is whatever this decision was. This is it can be legal. I don't know if it's a legal situation that's happening, but this is that balance. This is that that fairness that you definitely is getting, but that with that stability. You have the 4 swords here. The 4 swords is saying like you need to make sure you are getting your rest and taking care of self, but letting things relax in your mind. A lot of things are going on in that mind of yours, and it's keeping you up at night, tossing and turning, where you're not, it's not like you're not your normal self just because of what's going on. But you own this. You got the Magician card. I love this. I love the Magician card when it comes up. And this is definitely speaking with owning your power, knowing how powerful you are, and to that will bring in you bring in the light. How resourceful and having things at your fingertips that can that how to bring it together. You know how to do it. But this is definitely speaking of what you need to relax. You need to you need to get out of that mind of yours and do some self-care type of practices with that, so your mind can be relaxed. But like I said, you got 3 major arcana here, and this is like some major changes that's happening in your life.
Well, the cards that came out to me, because I went to the cards because I was getting some conflicting images in my head, and the cards are kind of confirming you got a hard-headed man right here.
Ooh.
Who is hard charging and is just determined, but they've not been quite honest with you, and it's not been a good situation. So you brought a close to it. You said, no more, I'm done with this. And so you have brought an end to a relationship this week. And you had to be strong because it was hard as hell. You had to be determined. This is that queen. This is the queen. Excuse my French. This is the bitchy queen. This is the queen that says, you know what? I'm not taking this shit anymore. I'm moving on. Excuse my French again. But this is the, it's done. Mama's taking control. Mama is in town.
Yes.
And that's what happened here. These cards are telling the story, what's happening. Now, this has to happen because you have to heal. This whole situation has put you in a mess, and it's really put you in a situation where you have to pull into yourself and heal. You have been going through some real crap from what I'm getting. And Lord knows you've used your patience. You have been patient as hell. You have tried to work this situation through. It has not worked. It's been volatile from time to time. See the volcano here. It's like it's volatility and then love and flowers and hearts and whatever, and then volatility and whatever. And so you patience and balance. You need to bring balance back into your life. Your balance has been out, and that's not been healthy, and that has got to stop. That has got to stop. So I'm not exactly sure what your life choices were that you made or changes you were saying that you made. I'm telling you,
she
it's
asked her husband to leave.
Say what?
She asked her husband to leave the house.
Oh, well, hello. Right there. And that closure.
Yes.
That is exactly what these cards just said. Exactly what they just said. So,
Yes.
and this is the new
Listen.
deck, by the way. This is, remember I told you I retired the deck?
Yes.
And I've
Mm-hmm.
got to post everybody who because I drew the names, and JoJo, guess who got the name? Who was the first on the list? JoJo. Yeah, I
OMG.
forgot to tell you, JoJo. But anyway, yeah. So don't. I need. We need to get a hold of you so I can send your address so I can send you the deck. But I got to post everybody else. But now that I'm telling you, I'm guessing you're not going to reject them. I guess you're going to want them. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
JoJo won the
Mm-hmm.
deck, which was nice. But anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. Anything else, Shawna? But this is a good
Yeah.
thing, JoJo. This is a good thing because again, you have got to start healing. You've got to. You were
Yes.
broken. I gotta hate to say that word, but I don't mean broken. But you're not in a good place, and you have
Well,
got
let
to
me tell
find
you,
balance again. You got to find
she about
this.
to get back in place because she got her throne back. Look at that, the throne
Loving it,
card. Your
loving it.
potential is endless. Look at them. Look at
Mhm.
the fam sitting up there like we got all of this, but you got your throne back.
Put that back
You
up a
got
minute,
your
though. Put that
power
back
back.
up. Put it back up.
I know. I love this card.
Yeah, look at that. And if you think about it, JoJo, Angel Eyes, and
I was
Crazy.
thinking the same thing.
Yeah, the
Look at
three of
look
them.
at the
Oh my
women.
God! When I saw that, I
Yes.
thought of that.
And this is, and this is definitely speaking in clarification with this magician card. This is you owning your power. This is you taking your power back. And here's this feast card. Slow down and celebrate yourself. That is the Four of Swords. Okay, that is definitely relaxing so you can get back into self, get back into what it is that joy is, and celebrate who you are, not the situation, but celebrating your strongness, your strength. And look, you got the storm card. Every hurricane comes to an end. You have protected yourself, but you protected your crown. Do you see she holding the crown? You have definitely this is all feminine energy, and the number is 44. This is bringing back the foundation. This is you building this, man. I love this woman power all day of you owning it. Hell to the yes. I love this. And this is the fam sitting right on the thrones. So this is really amazing of how what spirit shows us. And I'm loving this card. And it's 40, this is 44 and 45. So this is elevation. Now you are in a different plane. This is a different realm, and you took your power back, my love. That's so awesome.
And look at this on the bottom.
Yes.
That's the change. So again, change is needed. Change is on its way. Do not repeat the same cycle. Change.
Don't get caught back
move
into
forward.
that. The moon card comes up for a reason. It is, but what I do appreciate with the moon card, every moon card is different in every deck, right? But with this particular one, it is the two women not even looking backwards with the temptation or getting pulled back into the water. They're like, look, I get out and I don't care. I am super vulnerable and I am on my path. And you see what that path is, and it ain't with him. Or it ain't nothing with toxic crap. You know what I mean?
No, it's just keep moving forward. Just keep
yes.
moving. JoJo, sorry to hear the bad news. But it sounds
that's
like
good news.
Ultimately good news. So that's a good thing. So
right.
I know anytime his life changes, it's very uncomfortable to say the least. So I'm glad to see that. I'm hoping this continues well for you. I think it will.
Me too.
This is your healing. This is your path. This is your healing. So with that said, and Angel Eyes, send me. I think you have my text or my email address. I don't remember, but send me JoJo's address, or JoJo, send me your address, whichever one. advice@sonoranmystictarot.com, and then I'll send the deck to you because again, you want it. For those people who are asking, what happened is last week I did readings, and then I told everybody that that at the end of that week's cycle, I was going to draw from those who liked and commented. And I drew 3 names. And JoJo was the first on the list who won the deck. And she had 48 hours once I posted it, but I haven't posted it yet because I was traveling. So JoJo knows it now. Anyway, so but I will post it so other people know that I followed through. So with that said, let's move it on. Again, JoJo, we're with you. You have our hearts and prayers were there.
Yes.
You are not alone. You are not alone.
Nope. Look at the 3. Look at you got backup.
That's right.
Mean, boom. You definitely have backup.
Exactly.
but a whole
Next
bunch of
is
backup.
next is Sajar, and she wanted to know if she's going to marry Ann Kit. And I'll try to find her thing here.
Lex Mix said "Womanize," and now I heard that song that three women.
I remember that song from Britney. Womanizer, womanizer, you're a
Yes,
womanizer.
yes.
Let's see. Who are we looking for again? Sanji. Saji. Oh, man. Saji. Come out, wherever you are. Saji. I don't see. But I wrote it down, and it's married to Ankit. Will she marry Ankit? Again, Saji.
Star says she wearing a Britney Spears shirt right now. LOL. Well, that's another sign for you, JoJo.
Exactly. Womanizer, you're a womanizer.
You're right. That song is gonna be so stuck.
I know, it's stuck in my head now. That's from that Circus album, you know. Not that I would know anything about Britney Spears, but I do. That was a great album, though. It really was.
Yeah, I like that album more than anything.
Me too. All the album was very new for her, and she pushed something new, which is great. Loved it.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's what do you have there, Sean? Anything popping out, or is Ankit kidding you?
Nothing popped out for that. Let's see. Oh, Two of Cups. Two of Cups came out with the Ten of Pentacles. So
Exactly. I love it.
If that was a language, someone would get it. They'd be like, "Oh yeah."
Let me be the translator to that language. Oh shit!
Right. Dude, but can we get an interpreter for that?
And how do you spell that?
I know. How do we speak that? Can I read it? No. Listen, I don't get anything from Kit. I see it with someone else. Because of that. Right. That's why I was like, A-E-I-O-U. Let's say all our vowels. I do not see Star saying the same. That's how you spell it, Star. That's the new language right there. With this Two of Cups, I just see you meeting someone else, and this is going to be a divine type of union, and where this is long-term happiness. I just don't see it. And here's the kids, here's the whole family feel, but I don't see it with the Ten of Pentacles of with that person. I just see it with you meeting someone else. Yeah, I I don't know how to be, I guess, politically correct in this aspect, but I just don't see it with that particular person. I see someone new coming through because of the Two of Cups. You at the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Pentacles. So, hello, Pam. Pam hung out with us last night. So I feel like this can be maybe a mentor or so that you are connecting with, or someone in the teaching, or someone that is a teacher, some sort, professor, or someone that does some training or something, or that's how you can end up meeting that person. But I just don't see it with Mr. A here.
Well, I'm going to have to defer to your previous statement, whatever it was.
Right.
In other words, I'm sorry, I don't see it. Unfortunately, I don't see it. And It's not the cards, it's just the energy. The energy around it that's not where you're intended to be. So I do
Nope.
not see it being Mr. or Mr. Right or even Mr. Right now. I just don't. It's not
Nope.
really
I don't even see it right now.
exactly. So with that, sorry to give you bad news, but that's what I get. Next in line is Shahila. And what is the future of
Dahila.
my relationship with Zane? Okay. Actually, it's strange. Okay, Shahila, you're breaking the mold here because I'm getting some good vibes here. I'm not
Yes.
saying you're going to the altar. That's not what I'm saying. Do not go there. Do not already buy the wedding dress. Don't rent the hall because it ain't. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is I'm feeling that there's a good relation. There's a good feeling about this relation. There's a good feeling about the connection between the
Yes.
two of you. It is more. It's interesting because Shahila, you are somebody who, as soon as I saw the thing pop up, I was like, wow, you are somebody who wants more than just the image. You want more than just this person beside you. You want somebody who is a partner. You want somebody who sees you as a
Mhm.
partner. You want somebody
Mhm.
who listens to you. And sometimes, unfortunately, Shahila, what I'm getting is you don't listen so much. You don't like to be listening so much, but you like to have them listen to you.
Yeah, you don't like to be told what to do.
Absolutely, but you
Mhm.
kind of like to control a little bit of thing. You like to move things.
Mhm.
You're in control. You like to be in control. You're like an alpha.
Mhm.
You're OCD kind of deal. And but no, he has this patience for that. But I'm not saying I'm not saying don't run to the altar. Don't get the bouquet of flowers. Don't already arrange for everything else. But this one feels good in the sense that for now, this is a good fit for you. Or will this becoming a relationship? I believe it will. This will be a good fit for you. That's again just a good fit for you now.
Right.
Donna, what you got?
I feel the same. The Three of Wands come out. This is definitely, future, and in building the future, doing that future planning, not rushing, but literally allowing it to flow. You have the Page of Wands here. That is definitely taking this relationship upwards. But allowing it to go with the flow. And you both with the Six of Pentacles receive and give, and it brings you happiness in. I do feel like this is a good thing, a good type of relationship for you to be in. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. The Wheel of Fortune is that good karma coming your way and coming in. Now you have the Four of Pentacles. I feel like don't have such a tight hold on the relationship. Allow it to just be natural. Allow it to be flowy, and you're going to be recognized for this with the Six of Wands here of this relationship, and the growth with that relationship. So much so, it's like you blowing other people's mind because of the growth. And they're like, "Wow, what are y'all doing? How are y'all doing this?" Because she is that one like to be this and that, and you just like, I'm patient with it. Like that's his type of, and like that's my boo though. She fine. She just give her a gummy or give her a shot of tequila. She fine. Let me get her a teddy bear. Let me buy her some candy or something. She's fine. I also feel with that Five of Pentacles, this could be someone from the past that's trying to come through. But I feel like this is definitely that goodness, that good karma, like Don is saying. That this is a good fit. This is that y'all both are right now, and looking towards the future. If you want to elevate this, that this is okay to elevate this relationship, expand on the relationship with each other. But like Don said, don't rush to nobody's altar. The Four of Wands did not come up.
Super. With that said, I wanted to just touch real base real quick. I missed some of these things. I missed some. I missed a lot of chat. Holy crap! JJ, welcome in.
Oh,
And JJ,
all right.
yeah, can't add you to the list. Unfortunately, we are closed on the list. Divinely Guided said I was sometimes I don't make it through the whole set of Wednesday being in this different time zone. Oh, I heard you because it gets long. It can get long. Let's see. Jojo made a big choice life this week. Any guidance? No, got that already. I missed you live for the third week in a row. Sorry, JJ. And yeah, but and you missed a great show last night with Shawna and Angie for the first time doing a duet. It was wonderful.
Oh man.
Let's see. Then there's JoJo asking husband to leave right on Don Angel Eyes. Exactly what I did. She didn't ask. Hello, may I have a message, please? I'm new. Oh, Wichita Creek. Hello and welcome, Wichita Creek. Yeah,
Hello,
unfortunately
love.
the list is closed. And there's a Facebook post finally. Wow, cool. That's the first one that I see.
Facebook came to. I didn't even see no Facebook yet.
Yeah, and then JoJo said me.
Oh yeah.
She kicked him to the curb. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
So, boy, I missed a lot of messages.
She didn't do. Did she do the how Stella got it? No. Waiting to exhale. You remember the scene where
burn everything?
Yep, the Angela Bassett with that walk, child, with the cigarette.
Yeah, that was good. I like that. Exactly what. Let's see. Exactly what. Hello, a message. I'm trying to because she kicked into the curb. Let's see. Angel eyes. Man, I missed a lot here. Holy crap!
Good gracious.
Star. Oh, I'm wearing a Brittany. Oh, you said that already, didn't you? Oh, so you were reading. That's what you were doing. You were reading as you said.
Yeah, I was reading what.
Yes. Okay, and Libra one.
You was in your reading.
And then the circus. I know. I was like, oh, what did I miss? Hello, Pam Franks. Hello, how are you? Hello. A5 says, hey, I'm here. Y'all gave me so much laughter today. Okay, good. Angie, if you can't laugh with us and laugh at us, it's all the same. It's all good.
I know, right? We'll take it.
Exactly. Now I've lost track of where the hell we are. Did we just do Sija or did we do Shahila?
Shahila, we just finished her.
Okay. So if we just did Shahila, then we are now on blessings. Oh Lord, I need blessings to get my act together here. What the story's going on? And blessings said, romance coming for me. Is romance coming for me? And I'll find her thing. It's at 7:16.
I thought we did blessings.
Did we? Oh yes, you know what we did? I moved blessings up. Yep, I moved blessings up. Yep, because blessings. What happened is when I was reading, blessings was lower on the list, but I realized she came through sooner and she asked her question sooner. But somehow I wrote it down later. I don't know. So yeah, I moved her. You're right. So we're on Abigail. Abigail, future hope. What will the future hold for me?
Blessing said, "I'm done. Don't be doing no more reading. I'm done. I got you. Answered mine." Hello, Kuko.
Lord, I'm trying to find Abigail's thing. I didn't write a time down. But Abigail was asking, what does the future hold for her? So let's just go with that. Okay. What does the future hold for her? Okay. Abigail, if I got something wrong and you're here, let us know because that's what we're going with. And then after that, Rem, you are next.
Rem. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I can't tell if this is someone that you're going to end up meeting, but I also feel like it's going to be like your energy. You got the King of Wands here. The King of Wands is that business person. Oh, wait. I was wondering what the future looks like. Okay, so is this a relationship? This is a relationship question.
I guess so.
Well, y'all don't need relationship questions, child. Well, let's reevaluate. Now, is this person has their own job, own business? Is it Shane or y'all have your own business? Whatever it may be, that it is that y'all are being recognized for what it is that y'all are doing. Hey, Abigail, let me know if this is or you just want to know what will happen with me and Shane. Well, Spirit didn't give me all of that. Spirit gave me something else to tell you. I don't
I'd go with what Spirit's telling you because Spirit has a message they want you to know.
Right. Okay. So it's being recognized for what it is that you are doing. I don't know if it's the your partner that has their own business, or you should be having your own business, but or running a business, going into either a running a department or whatever it may be. Now you're getting recognition for this. You have the Four of Cups here. The Four of Cups is definitely speaking with, Spirit is saying, don't be focused on the distractions. But we're trying to give you this gift. We're trying to give you this this reward, this blessing that's coming, and you're not seeing it from Spirit. You have the Ten of Swords here. The Ten of Swords is definitely either feeling like a lot of people okay, I'm just gonna say it's stabbing you in the back, or this is an end of something, end of a completion of this. I feel like a cycle that you're going through. You have the Four of Swords as well, and this is definitely saying that you need to relax. You need to not be in that mind of yours so much. I didn't really pick up from this reading a love reading, but this is just what Spirit is like literally saying. I don't know if this is for you or for your partner, but this is definitely speaking with this energy. I kind of do see like this masculine type of energy, and him being recognized for his gifts, his skills, his abilities, and it's like your focus is on something else and not allowing Spirit to give you what you are wanting, and it's really messing with you. But you're coming to an end here with this, and actually really relaxing that mind of yours. Yeah, you have excuse me, not the nine, but the Page of Swords here, and the Page of Swords speaks with that some news coming in that's going to elevate you. That is definitely some type of idea, some type of news that will clear out that confusion, that will help you relax and get out of that mind. I just feel like you got a good thing at the beginning, and then you're not really listening to or seeing the signs of what Spirit is showing you, and things coming to an end, and that it is over and done with. Like the past is the past, and that's what it is. But it's like messing with your head because you don't know what direction to go in. And Spirit is saying you need to relax and just let it flow, because there's some news coming your way. That's what I got.
Super. And
the relationship just didn't come up. I'm assuming Spirit I don't know. From my end, Spirit did not want to speak about the relationship with me. Had a bigger message to tell you about. What do you have?
I'm getting, if you want the relationship to succeed, there's got to be a focus on the relationship, because there's a lack of focus in or on the relationship. There is potential there, because this is the Two of Cups, which Two of Cups is kind of like the Lover's card. And so that's the case, but it's what you put into it, it's what you get out of it. That's the Judgment card. So again, you've got to focus on the relationship. You've got to put the work in if you want the work out. That's the warning they're giving me. So apparently, usually when they give you a warning, it's like they're saying, if you want this to work, understand what I'm saying?
You got to put the work.
Yeah, it's not going to be an automatic. So if you want it to work, you're going to have to focus on it. You have to work on the relationship. It's not going to It's not going to flow easily. This is going to be a relationship that's going to be trying. It's going to try your patience. It's going to try everything. And again, but it can happen, and it can exist in that situation. But again, if you put whatever you put into it, you're going to get out of it. So keep that in mind.
Absolutely.
This is not one of those just go with the flow and everything flows through. No, this is more of I'm getting a feeling of this relationship's going to take work and patience.
Some work.
Time. Yeah. So that's the question. The question to yourself is, do you want to invest that time and that work? That I'm leaving it your door. Because that's
here's why I feel like that Four of Cups came up, because you're not focusing on that, and Spirit is like, okay, you know, if this is what you're wanting, here it is, but your focus is totally on other things. And you know, I hear the word support. You know, either they're not getting the support or you're not getting the support that you are wanting or asking for. But stay focused on if that's what you want. If that's what you want, like Don said.
And then I'm looking for the next one in line, which is REM. And REM. And I have an idea. REM's pretty much it's next relationship question, but I'm trying to find the specific question.
Real quick, let me answer this question with Shelby.
Yep.
If you hear my love about will I get work at home job? I feel like, or will I work at home? I feel like that is a yes, you will get some type of job working from home. Okay. What is my next relationship going to start? Like, when will we meet? Or is he a person? Or is he or how is this person? I said, or is it a person? Like, no, it's a dog.
That's a whole different can of fish.
That's a whole different type of conversation, Chad.
Rem, have we discussed this already? I can't recall. Are you still here?
Yeah, she's in.
Okay.
You know, the first thing that I get is have patience. Have patience and allow, because I feel like you're going to be meeting or surrounding yourself in a new group, like a new friend group. You know, and I feel like that's probably how you're going to end up meeting them, because you have the Queen of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Emperor card. And I feel like that's what that energy is about, like this authoritative type of masculine type of energy. I feel like it might be in Aries that you're gonna, an Aries. Let me just go with that flow. The Aries, you have the Five of Cups here. You need to let the past be in the past. Don't allow things to come up. With this, I just see that's how you're going to be meeting. You have the Temperance card here of it, definitely another being patient. You have the Judgment card and the Death card. The old you is definitely you accepting this newness of yourself. When the Judgment card, you are ready to receive. You are open to what what the universe is giving you, what spirit is giving you. With this, I also see with the Eight of Cups that this is not going to be like a short type of thing. I feel like this is going to be a long type of journey of this happen. You have the King of Wands, knowing, and the Four. Wow, you know, I done seen the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords so many times today. It is ridiculous already. And this is definitely speaking of, you know, this person is definitely about business. They know how to run the whole business and be about the business. But at the same time, they understand what it takes to build the business up. With that four of cups here, that is definitely like, okay, spirit is giving you something, but you stuck on, I guess, like how the relationship, like your past relationships were, how they treated you and such. It's like you need to let that go. Because this is like a new energy, newness that's coming through, and really relaxing that mind where you having so much stuff on your mind about being in a relationship. You just need to let it just let it flow organically and not rush into being in a relationship with someone. It's like, be friends first, But yes, this is a business person. I see. Did I freeze up?
No, you're good.
Okay. Oh, mine. Sometimes it shows when I'm like, I can say my hair. Like, I was like, did I freeze up? Because I don't want that to look like that's how I look.
Make sure you strike a pose when you do that, right? It's like, now freeze.
Right.
Oh,
I was like,
exactly.
yes.
Super. And let's see, to meet in person is your soulmate.
Oh, what language was that?
Yeah. That would be trying to do the speed reading and catching up to where I should have been already.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well,
Absolutely.
Rem. Let me say it again. Rem.
Ooh.
You're asking how it's going to start, or you're asking so I see it says, how's the relationship going to start? When will we meet? We're taking all the surprise out for you. I mean, it's like, what? Come on. You got to leave something in the queue, something in the kitty to say, okay, wow, that was exciting. So the how part is like, come on. We all know how it starts. You meet someone. So
you meet someone.
I'm going to leave it vague
in a
like
new
that.
setting. New friends.
Yes. But the one good thing is the interesting thing is that the when part, I'm going to leave kind of ambiguous. Ambiguous.
Yes.
Did you hear what I said? Ambiguous. Who speaks like this?
Mm-hmm.
Ambiguous. check my
do.
English. Ambiguous. It's like, Lord have mercy. My goodness. Anyway, excuse my English. Maybe I have what do you call it? Travel, whatever fatigue. I don't know. Anyway, the point is,
yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm always so I can't use that excuse. Anyway. It says, how is let's see, how's the person? Well, again, I think this is going to be, it's interesting. I think when this person comes along, the question, and let me ask you, you asked like 4 different questions. So I was like, it's hard. First of all, you're asking for soulmate or something. It's the next person is not your soulmate. Okay, let me get that one out of the way. Let me put that one to rest quickly.
No.
The next person will not be your soulmate. The next person will be a good relationship. It'll work for a while.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be good, whatever. But it's soulmate, no. I don't see this as the soulmate. But the next person that you have a relationship with is going to be the most important thing is they're going to they're going to make you laugh. They're gonna make you laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because I felt that energy raise when I connected. So they're gonna make you laugh. They're gonna have a good sense of humor. They're going to unfortunately, they're going to make you wince from time to time, especially in public situations, because some of their humor is a bit biting, and it's going to catch you off guard. And you're thinking, oh, that did not come off, I don't think, the way you meant it to, kind of deal. But you're not going to say that, of course. So you're just going to go, you're going to wince a little bit and say, oh, okay. But that's going to take a little bit of adjustment for you to get used to. But it's the humor. The humor is going to draw you to this person. This person is also the person. I'm feeling they're intellectual. They're deep. They're somebody who is definitely always in their head thinking. But again, very, very, very good in a social environment. Very funny, but a little bit of a stinger on that tongue, and that's going to be the case. Now, when is it happening? Soon enough, but I'm not saying when. And usually, sometimes I do give wins, but I'm not, because you know what? I think I'm getting the feeling like you need. I'm getting the feeling like if we were to give you guidance and try to give you too much, I really do believe that you would limit yourself. You would put yourself in a box and say, okay, I've got to do this.
Yeah.
No,
you would end up missing them.
Exactly. You got to get out of the box. And so get out there. But again, when you find this person, and you will, they're coming, and they're not coming, you will find them. They're not coming to you.
Yeah.
You will find them. And when that happens, and when you have that connection, you're going to know it. But they're going to be funny. They're going to be lighthearted. They're going to be a pleasure to be around. And that's what I'm getting. That's all I'm getting.
Yeah,
And
I just see it being, you know, some type of fire sign. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? Because of that, when when they joke, it makes you be like, oh, that wasn't that funny, but I get what you're saying, you know, like that. But I do feel like they are going to be some type of business person,
Yep.
and you're gonna be. It's like it's gonna be a group setting of how you're gonna meet this person. But that's it. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying nothing else. But
Exactly.
this is going to be a growth type of relationship
Yes.
for you, like finding yourself, because then you're going to go through so many things of finding who you truly are, and open that door and let loose, come out of that box, Don was saying. And then there comes that next one. And who knows, it might be your soulmate, the next one. So
Mhm.
that part.
Um, and then next and final is Michelle Solo. And Michelle Solo from Facebook wanted to know about a relationship. And that's all I got. I
Yes.
went back looking for her message on Facebook through my phone and I could not find the message, but it just said a relationship question. So
Yeah. Oh wow. I have a bunch of chats up under the face. See, the Facebooks are not coming up
yeah, I don't
on
understand that.
where we at. Cause I have 1, 2, 3 right after Michelle. Yeah. Wow.
We got to figure that out because that's not good.
Gotta figure that part out. Yeah.
Or help the Facebook
All right.
folks migrate to YouTube or Twitch.
Yes. Twitch or YouTube, and because where we can actually really, Facebook be a little funny
Yeah.
of when it comes to streaming, and on all platforms. And they just like, if you ain't doing it just with us, then you shouldn't be doing it at all,
Mhm.
type of thing.
Exactly.
So, but it comes up when it wants to come up.
So what do you have for Michelle Solo for relationship?
Ooh, news of love coming through, or offer of love coming through.
Oh my.
Two of
I'm liking this.
Swords. Right. I take that. The Two of Swords has got you trying to figure out which way you should go. You got the Queen of Pentacles that came out of just listening with your knowing. Look at here. I'm telling you, how many times am I gonna see the Four of Swords today? Y'all got to relax. Y'all need to go to the spa. Y'all need to do something around here to just relax that body of yours. Okay, let's get into it. All right, so you have the Knight of Cups that comes up. It's like that offer, this super charmer of love that's coming through. I also feel like with this Two of Swords is speaking of you got a decision to make of so you're gonna have like maybe two options here of which way to go with the relationship. And it's gonna, with that Queen of Pentacles, you already know what that what was gonna make you truly happy, because you also have the King of Wands here. And when the King of Wands is like, that's that other option. You either have a charmer or a business person. And you don't know which way to go with this. Now, this is with this Eight of Cups being here. This is going to be some type of journey that you are definitely embarking on. This is like okay, I'm going too fast. Some type of way where you really have to sit back to see if what relationship benefits you the most, right? So you have the Four of Swords. Darn it, relax. Go to the spa. Go just relax that mind so it doesn't be so stuck in the mind. And then at the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups, Spirit is trying to give you a gift. Try to give you this and open up the universe to give you that person to make your decision of who you want to be with. But you're focusing on other things and not seeing the sign in front of you. You know what I mean? It's like, boom, here they go, but you're confused. You don't know what to do with the Two of Swords. So definitely listen to that intuition of yours, and based off what makes your heart happy. But hey, you got free will. So y'all in these fours I'm telling you, it's 44 today. It is definitely 44 today.
And again, Michelle Solo, relationship. Let's see what I get. I'm going to have to turn to cards because I really wasn't getting much. Otherwise,
Yeah.
for some reason, it just wasn't clicking. You know what? I'm not. No. I got to go to the healing deck. There's something going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Something going on, and so I'm being drawn to the angel healing deck.
Mm.
And as Shawna knows, that's one of my favorite decks. But usually when it happens,
Yes. That's the deck I couldn't get when I went
Lord,
deck shopping in the in the boutique of tarot cards. Like, nope, let me snatch that one up. You can't have that one. And the ones that you have wrapped in the handkerchief. That tarot deck.
emerging. Yeah,
Mm.
there's you're not ready. You're not in a good place right now. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you've been praying though. You've been praying on it. Definitely got the prayer card here.
Mm-hmm.
You've been praying on it, and you're asking for them to send you a sign, which is nice. But the
That's
problem,
that.
yep, is
You're not paying attention.
and there's what's up with this, the forgiveness. What have you not forgiven yourself for? What do you feel guilty about? What are you beating yourself about? You've got some healing. You've got some healing to do. There's something happening inside that I'm getting that is kind of blocking you or keeping you from really letting yourself be in a relationship, to let yourself open up for a relationship. And that's not, I mean, look at this. New beginnings. You've got it. You've got to get out of whatever this is. There's something you put in your own way. You are your own worst enemy right now, and you put something in your way. You're beating yourself over with something you've done, something you feel you're not capable of, something you feel like whatever. There's just something going on that's just not good, and you got to stop it. You got to stop it. You got to stop beating yourself up. You know what? There, at one point, you just got to say, okay, enough already. Well, this is enough already. This is enough already. So heal. You got some healing to do before you really can find a great relationship, in my opinion. I'm just getting, it's like your head is all over the place. I'm looking at these cards as they pop out. The head is all over the place. You know, you need some more music in your life. You need some upbeat vibrational music. You need to raise your vibrations. Your vibrations are extremely low right now. You need to raise your vibrations. You need to raise your energy levels. By doing that, you're gonna need some upbeat music. You need something popping. You need to get some popping music going. Put on some whatever gets you going. If you want to put on some reggaeton, you want to put on some salsa, you want to put on some Donna Summers, you want to put on
whatever's
something
that's going to have you dancing.
Absolutely. Anything that'll get, nothing that's going to be harsh, nothing that's going to be whatever. It's got to have a great beat to it. Got to get you moving. Got to sit there in the chair knowing you're feeling the movement. You know, and who cares about the words? The words are not important. You need some beat. You need something. You need disco. You need Saturday fever. You need something that's going to make you want to move, because your vibrational level is too low, and you've got to get your energy level up. And you alone can do that. Nobody else is going to do that for you. And that's got to happen. That's got to happen. Look at this body care. Again, there's something. There's something. You got to forgive yourself. What did you do? What did you do? There's something you just seem to be beating yourself up over, and you got to stop doing that. It's not healthy. You can't bring that into a relationship. That's not going to help the relationship. If anything, it's going to put the relationship in a situation that it will not be successful. So before you get into a relationship, look into yourself, figure out what you need to do to fix yourself, because there is a problem. I'm telling you, I see it, I feel it, and it's a psychological situation where you cannot forgive yourself for something, where you feel like you're beating yourself down. Stop it. Stop it. You know, there's enough people out there who will beat you down. There's no reason for you to beat yourself down.
Absolutely.
I'll put it that simple. That's all I'm getting there. So no, for me, relationship is work on yourself first. Get yourself, heal yourself, and then you're going to find what you're looking for.
Yes,
that's what I got, Shawna.
I happened to look to see who it was, and we went to school together.
Michelle Solo.
Yep.
Oh, she's on your Facebook.
We went to school. Yes.
Okay, that's why I couldn't find her on mine, I guess.
but it came up under the chat or whatever. So I don't know, but it's up under my Facebook or whatever. But definitely start loving yourself, love, and not be so wrapped up with what's going on around you when you're not taking care of self. Self-care is way better but self-love is even better. And you got some major healing to do. Definitely some healing to do.
So with that said, Shauna, I think we are done, my dear. We are
Shut
done.
the front door.
And this is under 2 hours? Say what? But we did
This is
limit the list.
unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Unbelievable. I don't think we have ever done under 2 hours.
no, we haven't. This is an accomplishment, but it's also like I kept the list shorter today to make sure that we would get done in a good time because I didn't know how it was going to be. I didn't know if I was going to be like foggy
Yeah.
from the jet or whatever, and it's like,
Mhm.
and you from last night, that marathon.
Oh man. Technically, I didn't go to sleep until 1 o'clock in the morning. Matter of fact, I saw 111 2 times last night. I was like, shut the eyes, shut the eyes, shut the eyes, shut the eyes, shut the eyes.
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
Yeah. So yeah, hey, that's why I got green tea. Keep me going.
I hear you.
This was actually fun today. So
It was good energy, great energy today.
Great energy. I appreciate everyone coming in today and hanging out with us this morning and even last night. You can check us out again next week. Mondays is Tea Time Talk and Zodiac readings, and Wednesday is Don and Miss Angie with free readings, and Thursday is me and Don again with free
And don't
readings.
forget, you can always go back and check out our previous readings. They're posted on both Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. They're usually there. Twitch limits them to only a few weeks, but Facebook and YouTube keep them up for a long time. So if you get bored and you need to get to sleep sometime and your insomnia is not working or insomnia is keeping you from sleeping, you can check into one of our readings, so maybe that'll help you. I don't know. But anyway, no, there's some of our readings again, it's amazing. When I would rewatch them sometimes, I'm like, there's some moments where it's like, oh, this is just hilarious. We're crazy. It's like, what the hell were we thinking when we said that?
Last night we was talking, I think Angie was talking about dropping a weight on her foot, and all of a sudden Dolomite came up, talking about way down in the jungle deep. Yes. We can't talk about that whole app. Do you know that one though?
I do.
Because that is that one is we can't really talk about it, but
exactly. Yeah. That's when you're talking about your doing your
competing.
Yeah. And behind stage you guys were drinking tequila because it had no calories.
Drinking tequila and wine. Getting it loose at nighttime. Well, I tell you, that's when you had, there was 2 awards at nighttime that would made it extra, and everybody wanted that particular award, which is the best stage presence.
Yeah.
And you get to play your own music, and whatever, and you come out to. And I knew on the last show I did, I got second place in best stage, and I was so happy because I was so loose. I'm like, I'm gonna go up here. I hope I don't fall. That was the first thing. Do not fall in them hills. Do not fall in them hills. Walk like you got some sense. So I will practice on the hardest floor, but I'm like, why would I practice on carpet? I need to be on like stage floor. Yeah. And boy, you talk about somebody. I had that little shoulder. All of that. Yeah, couldn't tell me nothing with tequila in myself. Nope.
All that and a bag of chips.
All that. But the thing was, I was so freaking hungry afterwards, so because I didn't really get a chance to eat. You can't eat because you would either blow up, what I mean? So you either had to eat lean meats or rice and peanut butter, or no, those rice cakes and peanut butter. I'm just like, I don't want to see that. Can I get tequila? Let me get that. Matter of fact, I got it. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, I had a friend who used to do this as well, and it was 4 ounces of chicken and rice for like 3 times a day for the last week before a competition. So you would just cut, and at the end of the competition, it's like, get me some beef, get me something big,
get me some food. I had a list of foods that I was going to get back into eating, and boy, I was like, first thing, let's go to Golden Corral. Let me get to a buffet. I don't care what buffet it is. I need to get to a buffet.
Yeah, something with
didn't never happen. Food, and then I wanted pizza. I had my dad have a huge cookout because I had got second place, and we had this huge cookout. And I was like, I want some fish, and he fried some fish, and I ate everything on it. The next day, my stomach was done. I was like, oh my gosh, why did I, Lord, why you didn't tell me? You should have put a stop to this. And what made my stomach feel better was salad and vegetables. And I'm just like, how dare you?
Well, that's funny. That's hilarious. But old times, I'll tell you.
Old
It's
times,
amazing
old
what we
times.
do and what we did.
Hard to get me to do another competition, boy. I'm telling
I hear you. I hear you. But with that said, we are going to get out of here. Thank you, everybody, for being in.
Yes.
Thanks for popping in. JoJo, hang in there. Don't forget to send me the address, or Angel Eyes, one of you guys, let me know the address so I can send you those cards. I'll get the posting up to let people know who won first, second, and third, even though second and third will not be happy because JoJo stepped up to the plate quick. And
Oh, dear. She
hang
was
in there,
on. She's like,
JoJo.
I'll take that deck. That's mine. She
Absolutely.
manifested that deck.
Absolutely. Sounds like she needed it too, because it was like that moment.
Yes.
Hang in there, JoJo. Believe me, I think from everything I saw, you made a wise move, and this seemed to be the case that's going to help move you forward. Angel Eyes are there with her. I'm sure you're going to be the big support network, which is wonderful. And then everybody else, for those of you who didn't get the positive relationship readings, the most important thing is you have life, you have your health. Get out there and find that person. Don't dally. Don't. And most importantly, with everybody, if you don't like what we said, that's fine. You don't have to believe what we said. You don't have to. We're not telling you to necessarily believe in blind guidance, whatever. We tell you what the energies are. You have total control. Total control, and you can make things happen. You can make magic happen. So know that ultimately it's what you decide. No matter what we said, it's what you decide that moves you in a direction or makes your future. So it's in your control. You don't need us to.
You are the magician.
Absolutely. Yep. The major manifestor. Get out there and make your week a great one. Shawna, have a good weekend. Anything exciting planned?
You as well. Going to Tampa for a wedding.
Ooh, nice.
Yes.
Are we going to dress up?
This would be our first time going to Tampa.
Tampa's nice. Are you going to dress to the nines or what? Or is this one of more casual weddings?
I believe it's at a house, but it's like around the pool. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm coming colorful. I don't care what y'all colors are. I'm coming colorful, and I haven't been to a wedding in a minute. So long dress. I got a couple dresses I'm trying to figure out, and I was just telling Ken, I'm like, Kenny, you're wearing linen. You know that, right? You're wearing linen to this wedding. So it's one of our friends that was in Arizona, moved to Reno, and her sister moved down to Tampa, and now is getting married. So it's like a little reunion. We haven't seen each other since she has moved to Reno, and that's been a very, very long time.
Yeah.
So we get to see some, familiar faces around here. All the kids are growing up, and I'm just like, I held you when you was a baby, and now you're big and crap. So that's good. I don't got to hold you because you ain't messing up my dress.
Get your priorities right?
So, yes. So that's what we have planned. Yeah, and the weather should be good. I know that it's like a tornado warning in North Carolina, so I don't know if it's coming down or up, but our winds have been a little crazy, and we expect some rain today. So other than that, it just is what it is. Just good old Florida weather.
Good old Florida, exactly. Well, we're supposed to be getting into the high 80s, low 90s.
Ooh, Arizona coming back on in with that weather.
But
well, at least there's no humidity. It's all dry.
Yeah, it was interesting. Last weekend we went to. They had a Wicca market, Wicca, which is Asteria or whatever it was, which is the spring equinox, and so I actually am not a Wicca, but I just thought it was cool because a lot of the stones and things they use in the candles. So I went over and saw it, and I was so surprised because I went there expecting, and just the
extravaganza.
Folks with the hats or folks with all the makeup and the earrings and whatever and the rings and all. And you know what? It wasn't. It was just regular folks doing regular stuff. And it shows you how Wicca has actually
changed,
evolved to the point where it's like, okay, it's like, okay, we're about back to Mother Earth now. We're not into. There are people who do the other, and I'm not putting them down. It's just that I expected more of that. Because that's just the image. Some folks that I've met who that's what they portray, and I thought, well, I guess that's continuing. But no, these folks were just, and they had some great products. They had some, and they had something like
I
your
know,
candles.
I
They had some of they had like one person had spruce and then some metaphysical and some crystals crushed up. And I'm like, this is Shawna's candle. I'm like, oh my God, I'm looking at Shawna's candles.
Yes.
So yeah, they had a lot of some of the stuff like you have, and they had some creative stuff. I mean, these people, I love these markets like this because like that one in the terror market, we had a terror market a few weeks ago, and it's so funny. It's about all horror
Oh
movies,
my gosh.
all old horror movies,
Yes.
and everybody had horror stuff, and it was so fun. But I love it because people, the creativity in people. I don't know if by being in home for a period of time because of COVID, they let their freedom go, they let their artistry go, and they wind up finding in them all these things. But there's so many wonderful, funny things that are out there. And I'm like,
Yes.
yeah, I wonder if that creativity was there before, or they just never unleashed it because they never had time. But whatever it is, I'm loving what I'm seeing. So many people letting loose and free.
Yes. Absolutely. Everybody's asking me where my pink is at. I pulled I pulled out very quickly, and that was blue. But I have pink nails, so I've always wear pink.
It's funny because I don't see any chat now. I lost the chats. I guess it's a good time then.
Oh, you lost the chat.
Yeah, I see no chats.
So
They're all.
yeah. Well, thank you, Angel Oz, as well. Today is all natural. I have to do some waxing of the Chewbacca eyebrows today, so that's why we're wearing the big glasses. At least I don't have to do my mustache.
Me neither.
But definitely. I know, right? OMG. Don, I saw some old pictures of us at the Puerto Rican party, and we were all totally different. We all looked different back then, you know.
That's been what, 7-8 years,
wow.
maybe? Jeez, that's a long.
Yes. That's long ago. Yeah.
Oh.
Jeez Louise.
I cooked all night for that party too. Lord have mercy. I remember.
What you talking about? I was making sure I didn't smell like chicken coming into the party. Because I had different types of damn wings. So I was like, oh my gosh.
Yep, I had made pignon.
But that was a fun party too.
I made pignon.
Yeah.
I made pernil. So I had that ready. I did rice con gandules. I mean, pollo con, no, rice con gandules. I made all these Puerto Rican dishes that just, but I was working and then all night. So we had it ready and it was good. And and then I had to drive it up to Kingman because remember I made it in Scottsdale and brought it to Kingman.
Yeah.
So the whole car was smelling like a Puerto Rican festival and it made me hungry.
Like,
I'm driving and I'm like, I need to eat. I need to eat because this is just like,
we got to pull over right now. I can get this fork out real quick.
Exactly.
We can cover it back up and no one to know that we had this corner.
I know, especially with the pernil because pernil, Puerto Rican style, they have it so where on top where the chicharron, the skin is, it gets crispy, and you're like, oh, that smell! I got to steal a little bit of that skin.
Right.
Oh
my gosh. Right.
But it was so good.
I can't even tell you how many plates I had that night. And then when we took them shots of that Puerto Rican rum, I said, don't ever give me that again. I don't want none of that. That is not who does this? This is not normal. It was Puerto Rican moonshine or something.
Yeah.
And we was like, look, put that bottle back up. Don't bring that out.
I think
not
somebody
even for special occasions.
The girl who had the party at her house, I think she made coquito that night too.
Clarissa.
Was it Clarissa? Something like that. And so I think she made coquito for that. And for those of you who don't know coquito, it's kind of like it's usually at Christmas time, but we weren't at Christmas time, but she wanted to show the Puerto Rican flair. And so it's like an eggnog, but Puerto Rican eggnog with rum in it. And it's like, oh, Lord have mercy. And
look, the next day, I don't know what my stomach was talking about. So I was just like, how can we recover from this? Yeah. But the food stopped it all up. So
yeah.
We weren't too bad.
I remember that. It's great to hear about the pictures. I haven't seen them.
Because the pictures had popped up. Yeah. I gotta see you the pictures.
Yeah, send me the pictures. That'd be great.
Yes.
Well, with that said, I'll say goodbye. Have a great weekend, everybody. Have a great weekend. Shawna, tell Kenny we said hello.
I tell the family I said hello as well.
We'll do. Bye-bye.